In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Ball teed up, Logan Cook after the kick. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Flush down out to his left. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They put a receiver in motion right. Pass play on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stop that time by Antonio Johnson.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A quick throw completed out to the left. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Jack Jones making that tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Receiver in motion going left. 3rd down from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. We got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. Oh, they're going to run the option in the short side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Here he is on 3rd and long. The throw is caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Lawrence going to throw straight away here. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it. Set it back to first down, but instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They go right back to Etienne. And again, they stalled him out at the line. He couldn't get it. They're going to try with Etienne. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4th.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Out of the gun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. They just get the play off. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have second and pretty long here. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 3 yards that time. They're left to figure out a 3rd and 15.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
4th and 3 Heavy drive on the line. They'll try it left with ETN. And that hit stops him in his tracks. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 28. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
That's caught for the first. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He's dropping back to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Escapes out to the left. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
He throws a bullet to the set. It connects on the deep shot. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 1. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Jaguars need some big yards in a hurry. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 69-yard punt. What a kick. And it'll be Raider football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going play action. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yeah. When you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Now give. It's Etienne headed left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. ETN again. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Here's ETN. Oh no, he hits the sideline. An ill-fortunate run loses yards.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They're going for this. He connects downfield on 4. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. ETN will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Now Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars make it an 11-point ball game. On now is Cook to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. It just wants some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Back now, pressure on its way. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds, too. Oh, I don't believe it. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line, thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's trying another one deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's got Thomas on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's ETN on first down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 8. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Jaguars 10.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Running it here with ETN. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Catch is made in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2. They want to run it across. He will not get in for 2, but this might not be their only shot at it. Looked like a defender jumped, and there's a flag down. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Getting another shot at 2 here. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. So after thinking it over, they're lining up for 2. He's throwing for it. This is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Raleigh's set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give running right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They're running the option, short side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
first down from the 31. They motion the slot man right. Throwing now on first down. It is Cup left side. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. He keeps it himself. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up 4th down. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Man, what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You want to talk about one position that really has morphed over the years? When you think of old school middle linebackers, the big physical guys that just stuffed holes, not anymore. These guys can run just about as well as anybody on the field. He showed it off creating that negative play.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Put the body on the line for his team. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Etienne gets it on the draw. No one around. He's got space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They go right back to Etienne. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. To throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain.
Chased out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. From 37 yards in the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Setting up to pass. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd and 10 now. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know by now, Kate, what I call that. That's that car wash ball. Just come to life. That's when you throw that ball right through that car wash and you throw it with such velo, it doesn't get wet. And to do it with that kind of accuracy down the field, this dude's elite.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So here's Daniel Carlson with the game in the balance. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.